Welcome to Thinking is Contagious. All you people out there that are entrepreneurs, starting your business, maybe during the pandemic you started some kind of service industry, um, get ready. Get ready to pay. You know, weekend at Bernie's, weekend at Biden's is telling you that the tax increase is only for the rich. He's saying that he's going to raise the corporate tax rate to 28% from 21%. The Republicans are screaming, how can you do this from 21 to 28%? The Democrats are happy, pay their fair share. Let me ask you a question. What have we been hearing for decades? Corporate America pays no taxes. Amazon pays no taxes, I hear. Google pays no taxes. That's not 21%. That's not 28%. So, what is the real problem here? It's a smokescreen that's being put before you, before the American people, so that you think it's not going to affect you. But it is going to affect you. You know why? Because the reason corporate America is supporting this, look at Wall Street. Wall Street is not reacting negatively to all this news of increase of the corporate tax rate. Do you know why? Because here's the deal. They've been assured, like Obama failed to do, they've been assured that the loophole that takes that 21% or 28% and makes it zero, the loopholes, they don't get touched. For big Fortune 100s, for the big Fortune 100s of the world. But guess what? Those loopholes aren't there for your little business, your small business. You can't get those loopholes. You can't reach there. You don't have the economic strength to play at that level. So guess what? You're going to pay 28%. You're going to get the tax increase. And then he's telling you, oh no, this is only for the wealthy. The wealthy aren't going to pay anything because they are supporting this because it's the redistribution of the wealth, what they seek. They support these handouts because they know, we've talked about this. These stimulus checks go to the hands of people who then go and spend it in the Fortune 100 stores or online stores. People who know how to make money, people who have earned money, the people who earn money and know how to keep money and how to make money, that's the target here. The middle class. So the destruction of the middle class will continue under the smokescreen that we're going after big bad corporate America. And all the while, ask yourself, why is corporate America so happy? Look at Wall Street, like I said. Record highs on the NASDAQ, on the Dow. Small companies, companies that don't make money, tech companies, young companies that are on the NASDAQ, some of these tech disruptors, they've been hit hard. Why? Because they can't avail themselves of those giant loopholes. That's why you see what you see. That's why you see big business embracing Joe Biden. And that's why you see the Democrats using this smokescreen that they're going after the big bad, big business. But the intent is to wipe out the middle class, wipe out the entrepreneur, wipe out that guy or woman who's got 5, 10, 15, 20 employees, who's going to feel the 28% tax rate, does not have the ability to protect themselves, shield themselves with these loopholes. And that's what's going to happen. And then you know what else is going to happen? It's going to be the point where they're going to say, guess what? This 28%, it's not working. We're going to have to get the money somewhere, people. I mean, we've given you guys money. We've helped you. You know, we got to pay it back. Everyone's going to get a tax increase. And then what this is all aimed at is implode the system. overburden the system with entitlements, handouts, universal income, perpetual stimulus, increase endless unemployment benefits, overburden the system. And then when it implodes, because eventually it will implode, when it implodes, then you blame capitalism. You don't blame the implosion on the true factor, which is the socialist mindset of taking wealth, redistributing it temporarily to people, the poor, because knowing that it's going to end up back in the hands of those who finance the campaigns of the politicians, which is big business, which is social media companies, that is who's behind this. And they are in cahoots with the government, and they are hell-bent on taking out the middle class. Because, like we've said, it's easy to control the lower 40%, 50% of the income earners, because a stimulus check and a couple of handouts and the promise of free college and universal free insurance and temporarily free. Because remember, the only reason it's free is because it's on a credit card. And it's your credit card they're using. They just don't tell you that. You're charging it, and you don't feel it. But eventually the bill's going to come, and you're going to say, what is this? The bill is coming. But that 40, 50% bottom wage earner, they're saying, great, stick it to the big guy, stick it to the man. We need our fair share. We need protection. And they are counting on the government. They're easy to control with peanuts, really with peanuts. And like I said, then you got the top 5%, whatever it is. They're not a significant enough amount, mass-wise, to overturn a vote. So what do they need to aim at? They need to aim at that middle tier. They need to aim at the middle class. They need to aim at that one who is aspiring, who's on the verge of financial independence, aspiring for financial independence, whose mindset and goal is financial independence, not what's the government going to give me. Okay? Those are the people they need to control. And how are they going to control them? By hitting them in the pocketbook. Don't tell me that the tax increases that are coming are only for big corporate America. No, they're for the middle class, because it's the middle class that is the target. Today, Joe Biden is going to go on, and he's going to talk his rubbish, his trash, bought and sold for Joe Biden, sold his soul for relevance and for protection for the Biden family. We'll watch Kamala Harris in the background with that maniacal smile and laugh, that Joker look that she has all the time in the background, shaking her head. We'll watch Bernie and Elizabeth Warren and AOC doing their rain dances, saying how great everything is. We'll watch Schumer, brainwashed, again, a guy with no relevance. We'll listen to all of them tell us how great what they're doing is. This is total fiscal, financial irresponsibility. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. America, especially middle America, everything that they're delivering to your doorstep under the guise that you're getting it for free, everything, not some of it, all of it. Wait till you get the bill, the credit card bill. Wait till you get the credit card bill. Then you're going to see that you've been duped and you've been sold a bill of goods. And that the very people that you thought were going to be giving you your fish every day, corporate America, Fortune 100, Fortune 500s, the big boys that are going to pay more, those very people are not going to pay any more. because the loopholes are still there. It's going to be you that pays. And that money that they're putting in your pockets right now, believe me, it's going to end up in the hands of the rich. They just can't print money and give it to the big corporations because there'll be anarchy. There'll be revolt on the streets. The very people that voted these liberals into power would be the first ones to revolt if they saw the truth. So what are they doing? They're giving it to the intermediary. They're giving it to the people they know they can take the money from the easiest. If you make more than 80,000, 160,000, 200, whatever it is as a family, if you make more than that, you're not getting money. Those are the ones they want to squeeze. If you make less than that, you're going to get money because they know where it's going to end up. They know where it's going to end up. So we continue on this charade, and we continue on this downward spiral, and we continue taking the products and the services that are on that we've been charged to our credit card, unbeknownst to us, continue taking them, using them, and enjoying them. But when that bill comes, you're going to say, woe is me. And it's going to be too late. Joe Biden, the Democrats, the left, AOC, Elizabeth Warren, Bernie Sanders, Chuck Schumer, Jerry Nadler, Adam Schiff, Pelosi. They don't care about you. They don't care. They tell you that they're helping you. They've been 50 years in government. What have they helped? If they're so interested in helping and they've been in government for 50 years and you feel that you still need help, what's happened for the last 50 years? Where have they been for the last 50 years? Minorities, you've been duped. 92% or 90% of African American women voted for Biden. You talk about duped. You talk about destroying households. Unemployment rates were at record levels for minorities under Donald Trump. We just got 90% of the females in a minority demographic vote themselves out of paychecks. Home ownership, record levels. 90% voted themselves out of that. Wage parity increases, gains in wage parity. 90% of a demographic voted against themselves for that. Voted against themselves, their families, their kids, their husbands. Voted against it. And what will be the result of it? A continuation of the Obama administration, Obama-Biden administration, that resulted in one of the worst the longest, slowest economic recovery since statistics have been kept, resulted in the highest poverty level and people on welfare, food stamps, and living below the poverty level since statistics have been kept. That's what the Obama-Biden administration gave you. And you're going back into it now under the Harris-Biden administration. You got nobody to blame but yourselves for voting into this. But it's not too late to turn this around. And I hope that you open your eyes and that you see what has been created here. And you see that nothing that has a value can ever be free. And nothing that the government gives you can ever be free, because the government produces nothing, including producing no money, no income. Whatever money the government has to provide goods and services comes from us. I can't be any clearer. I can't be any more plain. I can't be any more straight shooting than what I have told you now. The target is the middle class. 28%, 21% corporate tax rates is a smokescreen because the complaint has been corporate America pays no taxes. The biggest giants, the top 20, 50 companies, whatever it is they say, pay zero in taxes. That's what they say. Under a 21% tax rate, they paid zero. Guess what they're going to pay under a 28% tax rate under Joe Biden? Zero. And the proof is, check out the stock market, people. These people aren't dummies. They aren't dummies. Of course they're pro. They are so on the bandwagon of diversity, and they're so on the bandwagon of equality, and they're so on, because it's all a smokescreen. None of that is ever their intent. Their intent is to take your money. And they're doing a damn good job of it right now. So hopefully this gets to the right people, the right time, the right place. And I hope that you're able to put this to work and maybe share it with some people. Share it with some friends. Share it with family. See if we can get more people involved and listening to this and helping us spread the word. Because right now, I really feel like I'm swimming upstream with this. And I need your help. Thank you.